The last 4 years, we have been busy constructing and preparing this building for its collection. Here, the collection is kept in perfect condition for loans, for filming, for photograph, or for study reasons. In this painting by Willem van der Velde, we can see a number of different warships. And on these warships, we can see an object that we really have here in our collection. Hi Jeroen.
Hey Wim.
We are looking at the combination of a painting and two really big objects. Can you tell us what they are?
Well, these gigantic objects are stern lanterns from the 17th century. So we are talking about ships, the bigger ships of war, the men of war. So they were positioned at the poop of the ship, at the backside, and they shed light on the ornamented backside. They had this functional side as well. Yeah, people could use the light that came off from it, but we think it is especially used for enlighten the armory at the backside. So the coat of arms of the ship, the States General, for example, to give it more prestige than the ornament itself.
Well, I should explain that we are showing objects which look as if they are in a cage. That has to do with the fact that they are extremely heavy and difficult to store in another way. They should be fixed to a ship, of course. And they had some sort of fire in them?
There was, we think, candlelight inside them, and maybe also an oil light.
And we can see them on the painting?
Yes, and you can see them over here.
3 of them?
3 of them.
And also here, 3 of them. The painting is not just a normal oil painting, is it?
Well, it's what we call an ink painting.
Should we call it a drawing?
Well, no, it's actually, it is painted with a pencil by brush. So it's a painting, and it's a specialism of Willem van der Velde, the elder. All his paintings are in this black and white method.
And he doesn't make things up.
No, he was present. He took part in these sea battles.
Really?
He stepped aboard of these sloops, and he made his sketches and his drawings. And later on, he could use them for inspiration and, for example, for the actual painting. When you look at the whole of the ship, it's just a tiny part. So it gives you an idea of the dimensions of these 17th century ships.
And about these lanterns, do we know how they came into the collection of the Rijksmuseum?
Well, we know they came into the collection in 1883, so at the beginning, at the start of the museum. And we know from history, from the archives, that these lanterns came from the Admiralty in Rotterdam.
The figures we see on the lanterns, they are different sort of persons, male, female. What do we know about them?
Well, there are 2 groups. You have the one group which depicts the well-to-do men in the Dutch Republic, the upper middle class, you could see, and a representative of the economic success of the Dutch Republic in this period. And the second group is a group of classical figures.
Goddesses or
something from the Greek or Roman era. And this is quite common in the 17th century to depict references to the classical antiquity in combination with contemporary images of people living around. I have an old catalogue with me, and I can show you how it was positioned in this period.
Oh yes.
You can
with
see
light and all.
Light and all, electric light in this period, and behind stained glass. But well, they are very beautiful and very impressive, and they are very rare. These 2 lanterns are the only surviving lanterns from the 7th century worldwide.